Hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome back to the Life of Lex. It's your girl Big Lex. How do y'all like this new intro song? I feel like it need a beat drop, a little boom, 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 boom. A little 808 something. Anywho, welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a week or two, but here we are. And I just want to know how y'all feeling. Y'all good? Y'all ate today? I had some oatmeal. You know what oatmeal does? It works on you. And it was working on me. But here I am, and I just want to tell y'all that I'm glad to be back. Like, every day I'm thinking about the podcast. Like, what can I do to make it better? How much I love doing it. I talk about it pretty often, but not often enough. Anywho, it's been a minute. Let me catch y'all up. So, your girl got a cool job, right? Cool. And I get to do all of the things that I grew up not knowing that I could do, but also not being able to afford to do. And now I'm getting paid to do them, if that makes sense. Because where I'm from, right, there's this little place, and I'm not going to say the name because I work there. You know what? I am going to say the name. It's called Callaway, right? And, Callaway was a place where you maybe went once every couple of years, like not even once a year, once every couple of years, because it was pretty expensive to get into for, me and my folks and my family. So we didn't go too often. Like 4th of July, they do fireworks, and we wouldn't go in. We would be outside watching the fireworks. And that's what I grew up doing. So now that I'm an adult and I got this awesome opportunity to work there, I get to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go to the beach. I can see the circus. I hadn't seen the circus in over 10 years, right? Like, I get to go see the butterflies. I get to do the stuff that I grew up wanting to do, basically. And it's awesome. Like, I didn't know that it was as big as it is. All that stuff was back there. Because, like I said, I didn't go there too often. And I grew up maybe 10, 15 minutes away from it. Who knew? Anywho, it's just so great to see my inner child just learning about stuff, because when they would take us on field trips, I would be extremely bored. Now as an adult, I'm like, ooh, what's this? What's that? You have all of these animals just roaming around this place? Cool. So, yeah. And, I'm just living life la vida loca. I couldn't be more thankful, right? But yeah, on my mind, I have just been trying to figure out, like, okay, I'm this age now. I'm 26 now. I feel old, but I'm really not that old. Like, I'm only 26. So from 26 and up, what do I want to do with my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have a plan. Some people don't. And they just do. Like, they do whatever's available. And that's not what I want to do. And like I told y'all the last episode, and I'm pretty sure the episode before that, I'm going back to school because I need to have a plan. And also, when I tell people I'm going to school and I tell them what I'm going to school for, and they're like, oh, well, what kind of business do you want to open? Or what kind of business do you want to have? And I'm like, I don't know. Like a bunch of them. I just want to help a whole lot of people any way possible. But apparently, there's different needs on every community. And I have to figure out what's something that I need so that I can help, like, other people. Because if I need help with this specific thing, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do too. So we're working on that. But in the meantime, between time, I'm just going to vibe out. I'm going to have fun. Like, just going to enjoy being young and energetic and full of life, and learn how to love my adult body, because if you don't know, you have an adult body just like you had a child body that was growing at the speed of light. Like, you would wake up a couple inches taller and not know. I stopped growing like a long time ago. Why did I stop growing? Because pretty sure it's because I love coffee. Like, that's what they told me growing up, that coffee stunts your growth. And I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Because in high school, I didn't grow more. And I was also drinking like 2-3 cups of coffee every day for school. So when 2 plus 2 equals 4. I gotta put that on the tally. And here I am still drinking coffee. I'm still same height I was in middle school, I think. Anywho, in my adult body, like this time last year, I was a lot skinnier, or a lot thinner. And as I was realizing that, I looked better than I did when I was in high school because I weighed less. But I can't compare myself to my child body because it was going through some things then. I was stressed out, right? Because I remember losing weight when I was in high school. I was 16, and I was staying with my cousin. I wasn't really eating. I was walking to school. Like, I didn't understand why I was losing weight. And then when I went to go stay with my godmother, I didn't have to walk to school anymore. I didn't have to really do much walking at all. And I was eating better. And so I picked up a little weight. And by the time I had my breast reduction at 18, when like the day of the surgery, I stepped on the scale, I weighed 187, right? When I got off of the operating table and, I woke up, and I think as soon as I woke up, like maybe a minute or two later, I just threw up. But that's probably because I ate before surgery. And they told you not to do that, but your girl was hungry, okay? I had me a couple of vanilla wafers. I'm not even going to hold you. But, yeah. They told me they took 7 pounds off my chest. So 3.5 off of each, boob. And I was like, oh, so I weigh 180 now. And in my head, I was like, well, let me maintain this 180 weight. And I tried that. And then I went to college, right? And I thought that I was going to be healthy in college because I had access to the gym, to the track, walking everywhere. But I also had open access to food. And nobody tell me I couldn't eat the food, right? Because it was a buffet. I had the unlimited meal plan and it was a buffet. I'm gonna be here all day. Okay, I was eating good. For pretty sure a month straight, every time I went to the dining hall, I got me 2 slices of pizza. I was paying for it after that first month. It was rubbing my chest the wrong way. So that didn't stop me from eating. So I kept getting bigger and bigger, but I didn't notice it because I was having the time of my life. Everybody was getting bigger, right? The freshman 15. But then they don't tell you about the sophomore 30, right? By the time I became a sophomore, I don't know. I was more busy working than I was health-wise, like caring about my health. And so as long as I had money and food, I was good. I also tried to make healthier decisions my sophomore year. And so before class, I think for a semester before class, I would go downstairs because in the dorm I lived in, there was a track downstairs and a gym. So I would go downstairs. I think during that summer I would run around the track, but I was on birth control. I had the implant on in my arm. And every time I would run, it would make me start spontaneously bleeding. So I stopped running on the track. I would just go in the gym. I would do a little cardio, lift little weights, go back to my dorm room, take out my fruit for my smoothies, shower and get ready for class, make my smoothie, and I'm on my way to class. I was probably late a couple times because I was making smoothie. That's neither here nor there. But somehow that stopped. I think it stopped when I moved dorm rooms, I want to say. No, that healthy thing actually started when I moved dorm rooms because my first dorm room roommates were terrible. Like, they were friends, right? And so there are 4 bedrooms in this one dorm. 2 of them, they'd be in their separate bedrooms on FaceTime with each other yelling. Like, no, I can't live like that. And then they started like being messy. The passive aggressiveness on Twitter and Snapchat was off the chain. So I ended up moving and got focused. But then the summer came and I was working. And I ended up getting my own apartment. Wasn't really going to that gym because then I had to walk there. And that didn't sit real well in my spirit and in my mind. So I didn't really go to the gym. I was mainly just working. So like with me, health was a spontaneous for a short time thing. And then last year when I got a job and I was like, well, I'm going to need some assistance, some support before I go to work to keep me working at my best. So, and also I like to take showers before I go to work. And I was living with my dad, and he told me I could only take one shower a day. So I was like, well, if I get a gym membership, I can go to the gym before work, take my shower there, then go to work. And that way, I've built up momentum in my body, because the body in motion stays in motion. And that worked for me. I was losing weight like crazy. I looked good. But then I ended up staying with a friend, and we've been eating good, real good. Like, she told me yesterday, she was like, oh, your thighs have spread, girl. And I was like, it's just the gravy. Because most of the times that we cook like a starch, whether that be mashed potatoes or rice, I need some gravy to go on top of that. I'm not eating no just plain mashed potatoes and no plain rice. I need gravy. And I don't just put a little bit of gravy. I gotta smother it in gravy. So that's my B, that's my bad. So I gotta work on that. But now, I understand what a healthy lifestyle looks like. And in order to get the results that I want out of myself, I have to, implement those healthy practices. And it's not just a momentary thing where you just do, healthy stuff for a little bit and then stop, because you're not going to get what you want out of that. I learned that the hard way. So here I am, and I'm just going to do my best to live healthier-ish. Probably going to still put gravy on my rice and mashed potatoes, and it's not up for debate. Just don't give me no plain rice and no plain mashed potatoes, and I ain't got to worry about it. Anywho, life is all about what you make of it. And so as much as I want to spend time, hating myself and hating the way I look, I have all of the power to change that. I can just work out. I can just walk. I can just, not eat 2 servings of rice and mashed potatoes, smothered in gravy. Like, we have the ability to change our own, actions to live a healthier lifestyle. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, from this point forward, I don't want to revert back to old patterns of pretending to be healthy one day and then doing the unhealthy thing by the end of the night. Like, it doesn't work like that. So, expect changes, I guess. And also, being open to change helps a lot when making decisions, because if you're closed off to change, guess what you're not gonna do? Change. You're gonna stay the same. And who wants to stay the same? If I was the same person I was 10 years ago, who child? We would not be here. I can tell you that for sure. We would not be here. And being open to change, being open to growth has helped me out a lot, because I can't close myself off to old beliefs, old thinking patterns, because this is 2024. You gotta be open to everything. Happy Pride Month, y'all. Yay. Anywho, I'm gonna get out y'all's hair. I just want to come talk to y'all, let y'all know what's good and all that jazz. Anywho, love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. And like I always say, don't go fucking up nobody's day. Like, I don't care how bad your day is going. Make it good. Make it better. You better make it better. Like, don't even play with it. Don't go fucking up. Okay? Bye.